Welcome in, everybody. Give me a sec. Alright, welcome in, everybody. I'm Fiera Luna, and I play games on the internet. If you're new here, thanks for stopping by, and if you've been here before, welcome back. Today, we're not playing a game at all. In fact, we're building a snowman. Do you want to build a snowman? Etc. Okay, we're building a snowman. But we're building a snowman out of yarn. You see this little friend? This is a snowman. Staff's got a snowman. This is cool Staff, by the way. Cool Staff's hands I'm borrowing. She's great. 10 out of 10. Best Staff. Anyway, this is a snowman. We're gonna make some. We're gonna make a bunch of them. We're gonna make so many snowmans. We're gonna make every snowman. Maybe not every snowman, but we're gonna make a lot of snowmans. So, if you've never crocheted before, I could probably teach you. But if you have crocheted before, I didn't put a pattern up either. So, surprise! I'll put a pattern later, probably in a pinned comment on the YouTube and probably somewhere on the Blue Sky and all that stuff. So you guys can make snowmans too if you want. I didn't do it this time because I forgot. Don't worry. We're going to make snowmans tonight. So we're using the sparkly white yarn, which of course is so easy to see on camera. So easy. Oh, good. I can make Staff emote with hands. I'm so good at this. I am so good at this. So good. You guys, look at that. I got hands. They're not my hands. I'm borrowing them. Anyway, welcome in, everybody. Hi, Val. Hi, Keelan. Hi, Catoid. Hi, everybody. Welcome in. We're on Adventures. Val, you've been subscribed for so long. I know you're not present, but you've been subscribed for so many. So many. Yes. Okay, have fun. Have fun doing the thing. Ooh, new Catoid art. Ooh, fun. Oh, boy. What kind of Catoid art? Maybe I should have put music, but then I did not do that thing. Because I didn't. I maybe could have put Crimbus music to go with the lights or any number of things, but I really got excited to make a snowman. So I'm making more snowmans. I have a pattern up so that I can read from it because I know how to do this, but also sometimes I want to make sure. And Cool Staff, who is very kindly letting me use her hands, is cool about it. Oh, there's meatloaf. There's meatloaf and gravy and asparagus and broccolis and mushroom bits and such and things and stuff. And I'm very excited for that too. It's not done yet because the meatloaf took 600 years. 600 years! I've been informed that it is not 600 years, but it will still take a little bit longer. It's like half an hour, and that's not 600 years. Maybe if Staff would tell me how long a year is. I have been further informed that we are not telling you how long a year is. You'd get sad if you knew. Sad if I knew. Crazy people. Silly people. Ooh, a humanized version of Catoid. I wish I was... Wait, no, there's a video game for that where I can pretend what if I were a kid also. I could even pretend to be a squid, but I don't want to. Because they got every arm. I forgot my stitch marker. Oh boy. I mean, it's there. I can see it physically, I think. Did I? Yeah, it's here. I just forgot to put it in. Well, we take our life into our hands sometimes when we do this. Or our tentacles. We'll count when we're done. When I think I'm done the round. And if I have 12 stitches, then I did it right. Congratulations to me. Not pitiful children anymore. Because I have that song stuck in my head and I do not know why. It is from Be More Chill and it is called Pitiful Children. And it's really good. Be More Chill is hit or miss with me, but Pitiful Children's really good. Let's see where we're at. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, one more. Was right. Yeah, it's Cool Staff. You can see Cool Staff's hands in there. She's got a bunch of rings. So many rings. I like them. None of them are crowns, but I like them. She's very kindly letting me ratatouille her. She says hi. That's the hand waving. I did it. I translated. For human. Oh yeah, these rings are great. They're wiggly rings. They got 2 parts. It's hard to see, but they got 2 parts, so the middle part twists. These ones don't have that. It doesn't twist, but it's colorful. There's a blue one and a red one. I thought they gave you fire and ice powers. I have been informed that they just look really cool. It's not fire and or ice powers at all. And that made me sad, but also it looks really cool. Ooh, lurking to watch a show. Oh boy. Have fun. What show is it? Is it a cool show? Was it about an octopus? If you can guess the show, I'll give you a cookie. I don't know if I can. I went, well, Dandy's World doesn't have a cartoon. It's not a real cartoon. And then I went, only in Centaur World. And then I went, no, you've seen that one. And then I went, I wish it had a real cartoon. I know. If Cool Staff gets 50 rings, can she go to the special zone from Sonic 2? Probably. She's pretty good. She's pretty good at having hands. And I hear that's needed to go fast in Sonic. Probably. Cool Staff, they asked you. If you get 50 rings, can you go to the special zone from Sonic 2? What do you mean no? Fine. Well. Cool Staff, bad at Sonic. That's what we're learning. We're learning things. For science. Ooh, we're learning things for science. It's an animated show, and it's like kind of based on an ancient myth. Oh, that's too many animated shows. Percy Jackson doesn't have an anime. Did I do this right? I guess we'll see if I have 18 stitches at the end, then yes. Wait. So it's hard to see, but you can tell where you put your increases. And that's what we're looking for. To see if we put them right. Because I do it different. Okay, that seems right. And then we'll count them. Maybe I should get Crimbus music stuck in my head. I got 9 brains. Surely one of them holds Crimbus. I forgot to get the stuffing. Steph, you didn't remind me to get the stuffing. You didn't tell me. You forget. I'm not going to remember the stuffing. I am 4 centimeters tall. I am so small. How am I going to remember the stuffing? Oh. But we need it to fill the snowman. No, oh, come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. be whatever color I decide. Give me a sec. I'll be right back. There! Good thing one of us remembered. Oh, they can't see it, but that's okay. It's there. It'll be there when we need it. I think it should be pink. A scarf? Well, I do have pink sitting back there. I have lots of colors because I'm going to make lots of little snowmans. I'm going to build every snowman. Yes! I am back now. I'm going to build every snowman. Do you want to build a snowman? I've got so many snowmans. Do I have to... Nope, nope, this is where we start this, I think. Okay, yes, this is where we start this. Probably. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. I had to do a thinking. I had to do a brain thing. With all brain. There's so much math in crochet, you guys. Also, for those of you wondering, why you hold your hands like that? That's not how you hold a crochet hook. Or your yarn with a crochet hook. For those of you wondering, I also know how to make lace. And I hold my hands in the same position for tatting. Which is a process whereby you take a shuttle and you take some thread and you do that and you make lace out of it. I'm pretty decent at it. But I'm not like phenomenal at it. And I'm especially not good at it when I'm using staff's hands because I don't have hands. And I don't know how to impress this upon everyone. We will make the first scarf whatever color I decide. I was planning on making a very traditional snowman for the first snowman. Second, technically, because this one is the first snowman. That was the test snowman to see if I could do it and to figure out the pattern. Because sometimes when you're doing things, you sit there and you're like, I want to make a shape. And then you go, okay. And then you get 3/4 of the way through and you're like, I don't like that shape that I made. It's not very good. And then you go, okay, then I'll make a different shape. And then you do that and you're like, I don't like that shape either. Oh, actually, maybe I was wrong about my count. I guess we'll find out. When you undo crochet stitches, it's called frogging. Yeah. I don't know why. Also, why do you give me this? Why do you give me this to hold? I don't want it. I don't want it. Yeah. Staff. Why do I keep getting car ads? Time to drive, I guess. No, I did it wrong. I gotta go back. We gotta go back. Make a real circle. Right. I forgot the part. See, this is why I didn't put the pattern up, because pattern ain't right. The pattern is a collection of things I wrote for myself that might be right and they might be wrong. They could mean anything. Anyway, if you're wondering where... Cool Staff obviously is right here, being hands for me. But if you're wondering where our other staff member is, Food, he's making it. He's finishing the meatloaf. I have been informed that it will be brought in. someday. And then I will get to eat it. And then staff maybe will also get, cool staff maybe will also get some. Maybe. Oh, get that out of the way. These are the sacrifices we make sometimes. That's why. No, why is it still stuck? Chad, help. I have a song stuck in my head and it won't go away. I just had to complain. I mean, if they were advertising Hot Wheels, I wouldn't mind. I understand. I heard sacrifice. Yeah, you did. Staff didn't hear nothing about nothing, though. Staff is silly sometimes. That's true. We love cool staff, though. She can stay. She can. It's her job. It's her job to stay here. Like, right now. Not like right now, but like, I mean, like right now. But you know what I mean. Ah. She's working. She's doing my enrichment. That's what an that's what aquarium staff does. That's what an aquarist does. Aquarist? Aquarius. Yeah. What do you mean, no? It's an Aquarius. What do you mean, no? Fine. But it's hard to say the other one. Nyah. Nyah. Usually they scold me for whining, but cool staff is busy and also concentrating on doing the thing. I practiced. We practiced. Farrah should have a tiny stick to prove that, in fact, she is right. Yeah! I should have many things. Oh, I got an early Christmas present. I'll show you guys. When we're done here. Well, I mean, I can't show you, but, I'll make it make sense. I will. Wait, did I start on a single or did I start on a decrease? Oh, no, I don't know. I wasn't paying attention. Staff, what? I need to count them. I need to count all of them. Okay. When you're counting and it's hard to see your stitches, like it can be with these things, you just count the bumps on the edges. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, yeah, that is 12. Okay, good. That is correct. Now, cool staff stuffs things when she stuffs things with yarn bits, leftover yarn bits, and sometimes with dryer lint. But I'm gonna stuff these with stuffing, with toy stuffing. Sometimes she puts cotton batting in them because it works good, and it has a different texture. Oh, good, Crimbus. You finished the first episode and it was good. Yes, good. I'm glad. I'm glad you are having a fun time. Whee! Yeah, Crimbus. Just hear those sleigh bells jingling, ring ting tingling too. Come on, it's lovely weather for a sleigh ride together with you. Outside the snow is falling and friends are calling you. Come on, it's lovely weather for a sleigh ride together with you. Giddy up, giddy up, let's go. Let's look at the snow. We're riding in a wonderland of snow. Giddy up, it's grand, just holding your hand. We're riding along to a song in a musical fairyland. Welcome in, Savvy! Okay, this is a snowman head. In a second, it'll be a stuffed snowman head. The stuffing is behind me. Okay, Staff's got hands, I forgot. Stuffing! I want to play in the stuffing. Please, I want to play in the stuffing. Let me play in the stuffing. Yes! I am in the stuffing! No one can stop me! It's my stuffing now. I can't get a good grip on the stuffing. It's mine. Hide in it. Like it's sand. Like it's sand. I got this. Yeah. Bury myself in it. Yeah. I did it! Buried. You can't even see me. Can't even see me. It's great. It's great. Oh yeah, wait. What am I gonna snowman? I'm gonna stuff the snowman. I gotta get out of the stuffing. Stuff the snowman. Staff, help. Staff, I think it's stuck to me. Staff! Help, it's in my eyes. Help. 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 Help! It's fine. I'm fine. I did it. Okay, I'm back out. Staff has achieved letting me back out. Okay. Fine, you can stuff the snowman. Stuff the snowman yourself. No. I wanted to stuff the snowman. Okay. This is the part that gets tricky, and sometimes you have to use scissors to push stuff in. Because, you see, this hole, very small. Could have stuffed it earlier, but didn't want to. Because I'm also very small, so I don't notice when the hole gets so small. The stuffing incident of 2024. I didn't even get stuck that bad. Only a little. Only a little bit. Just a petite bit. A little itty bitty bit. Staff can't comment because Staff's hands are busy. This is how we get away with things. Yep, this is how we get away with them. Anyway, if you guys like this, I will do more of this. I'm doing more of this every Friday anyway in December because I need to do crochet work. And this is a good way to get it done. By spending time with all of you. But if you like the thing and want more thing, I can more thing. I can put effort into thing and lots more effort into thing, and then we could do this on Fridays and then have fun craft. Don't know what we will make all the time. Mostly crochets. But maybe we will make different thing. Who knows? A mystery. Ah! Button Jar Episode 2, Attack of the Stuffing. Button Jar Part 2, Electric Boogaloo, the stuffing version. The Button Jar is here, too. Staff had to wrangle me to come to stream. They were like, but it's the stream. It's your stream. And I went, I know. And then they went, so don't you want to do that? And I went, yeah. And they went, okay, so then we're doing it. And I went, "Ew." And then they had to wrangle me. They were making meatloaf, and I wanted to look at the meatloaf to see what it was made of. And it looked cool. Okay. Now we do this. Right? Right. Staff? Staff, you can read. I can read. We can all read here. We can all read my patterns. My patterns are beautiful and perfect in every way. And absolutely flawless. Never a mistake in any of my patterns, ever. Right? Don't pretend you're busy when I'm asking for an answer. Okay, maybe I'm the one holding your... Oh. They didn't answer. Mean. Yeah, meat and loaf, so I am told. That's why they put bread in it. That's why he's got bread in it. It's the other staff making meatloaf. Cool staff was busy practicing with me, so that we could do this for everybody. 9, 10, 11, 12. 12! 12! Mwah! Ha 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 ha! Now the trick here, this is a magic trick. We're going to make it be flatter, so that the snowman do be looking like he's flatter. Yeah. Oh, have fun with the elevator. I hear people do sometimes regret being in that elevator. Just I can't be stopped or tamed. You're going to hear a lot of Crimbus. I like Crimbus. Crimbus, present. I was talking about a present. I got a present. It's very exciting. Staff got me a place. They got me okay. So you know in an aquarium tank, there is only so much floor space. Yes? Yes, because there is only so much floor space in a tank. So, do you know what they did? They went and they got me vertical. They got me vertical so that I can put a bed way up high near the top of the tank. And this way, two things. This way I will be near the top of the tank when they open it so that I can abscond quickly. Maybe I will be able to quickly jump out. Ha ha! And also, I can put things underneath of it, like another desk and things, and maybe some other cool stuff. And I am very excited to do these things that I said. I have never played a Roblox. I'm sorry. Someday maybe I will get over. Someday maybe they will reorganize their company, or I will get over the way that they let things happen around them, and then I will play a Roblox. Maybe. We will see. We will see someday. I'm gonna. It'll be like Negafier plays Roblox and gets mad at people all the time. April Fool's Fier. Oh, come on. Staff. Staff, it's like you forgot how to do this. Come on. You know how to do this. I know how to do this. Maybe it's because I'm trying to translate my tentacle movements to your hands. See? See, it doesn't work right. Because you got the wrong number of fingers on your hand, but also your hand isn't right. Close enough. It's already been 30 minutes? Yeah, it takes a long time to make a snowman. And we're going to make him a little hat and everything. I should have made this one a little hat, but I didn't. I think he's cute, though. Maybe I'll make him a little beanie. I didn't make a pattern for a beanie, though. I made a pattern for a big hat. Like one of those Like one of those fancy old man hats. You know, the kind that if you don't do a good job at the bank, they punch the top out of. Or the kind that Scrooge be stepping it on sometimes. After all, it's only one more sleep till Christmas. It's many more than one more sleep. Anyways, oh, why would the yarn split on me there? That's mean. How dare the yarn? Staff, fix it. Staff. Make the yarn work. Please make the yarn work. We did it. We did it. You're a mean one, Mr. Grinch. Your heart's an empty hole. Your brain is full of unwashed socks. You've spiders in your soul, Mr. Grinch. I wouldn't touch you with a 39.5-foot pole. I don't know how the words go in there, but those are words that go in that song. I just don't know where, all of the places. Oh boy, we're gonna do the thing. We're gonna do the thing. We're gonna have another snowman. Maybe I'll do up a hat with the red band and a red scarf for this one, and then we'll see what we do after that. I've got beads too to sew his eyes on, so that he has eyes. It's important that he has eyes. He needs them. Why it's 39.5-foot pole? To fit the syllable count. It's almost certainly, partially it's probably to fit the syllable count, and partially it's probably the book had a line about that somewhere. The cartoon from the 60s is pretty decent, in that it is the one that I watch every year, because I've seen the movie, and I will say, Where Are You Christmas is an amazing song. But the rest of the movie is, it's, And I get that there's a lot of people that grew up with it and really like it, but it's not for me. I didn't want it. You nauseate me, Mr. Grinch, with a nauseous super nosh. You're a crooked, dirty jockey, and you drive a crooked horse, Mr. Grinch. Oh, you're a three-decker sauerkraut and toadstool sandwich with arsenic sauce. Yeah, I remembered it. That one is right. I remember that one because I like pronouncing it Haas instead of horse. The horse divorce. The thing that you eat before food. Ah, I wish I had some horse divorce. I would like them. I know it's hors d'oeuvres because it's French. But I would like some horse divorce. Okay, we are almost there. We will finish this round, and then what happens is we're going to do a trick to make it sit a little flatter on the ground. Now, I overstuff things really bad, so your mileage may vary considerably, but don't worry. Ba-dum, ba-dum. Bahudore, bahudore, welcome Christmas, come this way. Bahudores, bahudores, welcome Christmas, Christmas Day. Well, I know that whole song, I just realized. It's 90% the noise. 90% just bahudores, bahudores. And that's fun, I like that part. So if you want something like this to sit a bit flatter, instead of going through the decreases as you normally would, so taking this from 24 where it is down to 18, down to 12, down to 6, you just go straight to 12 from 24. I found a cover of You're a Mean One, Mr. Grinch, but instead of the Grinch, it's Yu-Gi-Oh's I never remember how to pronounce Eldly. You know what I'm trying to say? And the lyrics are swapped out for suitable ones. Yeah. Hey, welcome in, Moss. I'm making a mushroom out of yarn right now. Crochet Club, yeah. One of my pin cushions is a mushroom I made out of yarn because I have those colorful pins, so I stuck them in the top of it. And I'm quite pleased with it. That's not the pin cushion I have in my little cubby, though. Ow. This pin cushion is a mess and very old. This pink thing is one of the very first things I ever crocheted. And the details on this pin cushion, that is tatting. That is all tatting. I made that out of lace. And that is, in fact, one of the first things I made out of lace. The title was You're a Mean One, Mr. Lich. Yes, good. Good! I love it. Now, when we go around to 12, this time we will stuff the body, because the body is big. It is a chonky lad. It's a large lad. Maybe I should have gone one more round around, but we'll see. Sometimes I have to go back and look at my old work and see if my pattern was even okay. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, okay, we're good. I had to think about it. That said, I'll look at it anyway and be like, did I do it right? 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 Also, did you know I can make very small things with very small hooks? I've shown you guys before. My very small hooks. They're for working with very small things. No, this isn't enough. It doesn't look like enough. Did I mess up the head then? No, the head's the same size, if a little overstuffed. And the body's the same size. I guess we'll know when we put the scarf on. I want to show you guys. I gotta show you guys the tiniest hooks. Tiniest lifeboat, full of people I know. 0.85, 1.0. I'll need that later. This is it. This is the smallest hook I own. It's hard to see the tip of it. This is the smallest hook I own. And it is for working with actual sewing thread. And like I said, it's really hard to see the tip of it because it's 0.75 millimeters. Let's see if it shows up on the... Kinda. It's very small, is what I'm saying. I could crochet actual sewing thread with it, and do. That's another one that I use for making lace. Come back, stuffing. And it's really neat. Wah! Foodstuffs! Foodstuffs does exist. Look, chat, look at it. It's fancy. It's for me. Foodstuffs. Yes! Yes! Foodstuffs is for me! Isn't it so good? And I'm so small. Staff, let me. I want to touch it. It's mine. It's mine. I want to. Let me. Okay. No, I'm gonna do it. Look. It's super good. It's so good. Look at it. Okay. See, I'm gonna. Stop it. food for me. I didn't actually get in. They got me. I thought you would all like to know that the stream snacks are real and really good. Okay, some of this food is for me. Ha ha! Lunch. I must take a moment to consume it. A little bit of it. And then we will be right back to making a snowman. It's so good. The mushroom gravy. The mushrooms are fried up so they can go in the gravy also. And there's meated loaf, which is also super good. Did you know there's a secret to really good meated loaf? Cool staff has been decreased from cool to slightly less cool. Oh no! Nah, cool staff will always be the coolest staff because cool staff lets me ride around. Nobody else lets me. 0 other people in staff let me ride around. Oh yes, the secret to super moist meatloaf. Okay, so imagine this, okay? You put breadcrumbs in your meatloaf already, right? Maybe you do, maybe you don't. It doesn't matter. We're going to put breadcrumbs in our meatloaf. And what we're going to do with those breadcrumbs first is we're going to soak them in butter as if they are going to be a graham cracker crust. We're going to knead them and soak them in butter and stir that butter up real good. And then that's what we're going to put in there. We're going to stir it up until it looks like bulgur. If you don't know what bulgur is, I don't know how to explain it. But we're going to stir them up and then we're going to put them in the meatloaf. And then what happens is they go in the meatloaf with all that butter soaked up in there. And the butter goes in the meatloaf and it makes it super moist on the inside. And it's so good. My dad does that and it's so heckin' good. I know, right? Best meatloaf ever. Oh, it's so heckin' good. So good. So good. Boop, boop. So good. It's so tasty. It's delicious. I'm so excited. It's so tasty. I'm going to have to periodically stop and I chose to work with white yarn knowing this could be a possibility. This is me. This is my fault. I did this to me and yet here we are. Here I stand, unabated. Eating delicious, tasty foodstuffs. Oh boy, okay. In you go. In. Oh yeah, this is looking a little more normal. It's fine, he's fine. A little too much. I need to put that, yeah, like that many, but like in this configuration. Okay. Yeah. Probably. We'll see when we're done the decreases how that is. The head is overstuffed. His head is full. A heart full of love. White is just as fun as black, but it's a lot easier to get it dirty with meatloaf and gravy. And bits of butter. That's the problem here. If staff has to fish me out, then I could get her hands dirty and that would be a problem. Wah. Also, I don't have the cool water bottle tonight, the big chunky one. It's just a regular boring water bottle. It's staff's water bottle. It's cool staff's water bottle. It's got a straw, so that's pretty nice of it. Uh-oh. I think that was 3. I hope that was 3. Guess we'll learn. Well, we can just count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, we're good. And one more. Yeah. It's a little light on stuffing, but I think it'll be okay. Now, he may not look like much now. But he will look like much in a minute. Now we do the stitching part. Also, don't worry, I have more white. I have both of my cats snuggling with me, and they're heckin' cute. Oh, I bet they are heckin' cute. Is this my favorite one? Yeah, this is my favorite needle for darning. I have a lot of darning needles. I have some pretty cool ones, actually. I have a plastic one. It's lime green. We like that about it. We like nothing else about it. Because it's plastic. And I have these ones. These ones are cool because you can see at the top there's like that little thing. They're self-threading, and they're also the kind where you can get the yarn back out. So if you're trying to stitch something in and then have it be like like if you wanted to make like, if you tied this off and wanted to make like an ornament hanger thingy, you could use one of these to stitch it in with. They're also self-threading, so you just kind of push the thread at it and you don't have to thread it properly. But I know how to thread a needle properly, so that doesn't matter as much to me. Hi, Rice! Welcome in! We've got part of a snowman. This is a whole snowman for in case anyone didn't know what a snowman looked like. Staff made me tasty food, and I am busy eating it. Trying to eat it. Cool Staff assisted, but I needed her hands, so she's here. And did not get to do the last part of cool food, but we're doing it. We're making it work. Making it work just a little bit. Munch, munch, munch. Staff, I wish to munch. Oh, right, we're doing the thing. Yeah, okay, fair. Okay. Yeah. We finish it off that way because it stays finished when we do that. And then up through the middle. Up on the rooftop, reindeer paws. Out jumps jolly old Santa Claus. Up on the rooftop, click, click, click. There goes jolly old Saint Nick. I don't know the words to that song other than that. They aren't even probably the words to that song. This also helps it flatten out if we want it to sit flat. It might not. This one doesn't. This one is overstuffed. He's so overstuffed he doesn't sit. He doesn't know how. He's a snowman. He could sit in the snow. He could sit neatly in the snow. Like, fake snow. I wish to munch, and I have a mouth, therefore I must munch. It's gummies for me. Mine's fancy. I didn't cook it myself, though, because aquarium staff doesn't want me to be sad or sick or sad and sick, both those things. They don't like that. And that's fair. I don't like that either, so it's okay. There we go. Where's the tippy tip of it? That'll be good enough, I think. We're just weaving it in. It's gonna hold anyway. No, don't come out. Wah! Wah! My kiddo gave me and my partner a big old man cold. Oh no. Nah, I'm not sick. Staff just doesn't want me to be. That's why they make me nice things. So that I don't become sick. Yeah. Okay, give me a second. Staff, you do it too. Yeah, you do it too. Stop. Stop. Okay, fine. All right. Okay, so here's the thing. If we don't do this part now, we won't remember where that thread is and where we put it and so on. So you gotta get done now. That's how it works. Staff's right. Okay. Yeah. Now it's time for a big stretch. Big stretch. Steph, you're gonna do it too. Show them. I made Steph get weights for Steph. Cool Steph has weights for cool Steph now. I made her do it. Have they tried giving you more shrimpies? I've been told by a mysterious person who looks suspiciously like a 4-centimeter tall octo that shrimpies helps fear not be sad. That's true. I love shrimpies. Also, yes, Steph has weights. In case you guys were curious. Okay. Okay, right? We're gonna do it together. I'm gonna do the thing. Yeah. Okay. Shoulder presses are the thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ha ha! Yay! Oh, we gotta hydrate. We hydrate. It's chat demands. Show them your boring water bottle. It's boring. You'll see. It's boring. Oh, boring water bottle. But mine is all full of stickers. Staff doesn't have a single sticker. Just elastics. Canada! Yeah! It's like 9 here, but I weirdly want to make a meal. It's a comfort food, but it takes like an hour and is loud. I understand. I also sometimes get like that. 3 a.m. and I'm like, what if security catches me though? The answer is they will do nothing. Oh. Because I'm very small and hard to catch. They will simply be berated come morning. That's how it works. It might be the fact that I did not eat dinner. Yes, that would be it. Nuh-uh. Yeah-huh. Okay. We have a little snowman figurine. But the snowman needs accessories. So we will need another yarn color. Let's make the hat next. I didn't bring over the thing I put my yarn scraps in. That's what we get. Oh, wow. Yeah, we're making little snowmans. This little snowman's getting a cool hat. Cool hat! Wait, no, that's not how we make cool hat. Cool hat! I chose to work with black yarn also. This is a terrible idea. Also, I will tell you right now, do not work with black yarn or thread in low light. Same for white yarn or thread. Black yarn especially, though, can really mess up your eyes if you work with it in low light. So make sure if you're working with it that you take lots of breaks. and that you make sure that everything is well lit and all of that stuff. It's gravely important that you do that. It was literally a punishment when people used to make lace to get put on making the black lace. That was a thing that they would punish you with in the olden days. And if you don't want to be punished, like a French lace maker, then maybe we don't do that to ourselves. Consider that you are not the foreman of a lace making operation that way. 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Gonna come alive and compete with this little squid for your plate. No. Edmund competes sometimes for things of mine. He's like that. Oh, yeah. But if they're into that, I'll allow it. I'll show you Edmund. Hang on. Staff, where's Edmund? Hiding behind my plate! No! That's not fair. Show them Edmund. Okay. This is Edmund. Oh. This is Edmund. Edmund, as you can almost kind of see, is a bit weird for an octopus. Because he's got kind of a weird shape on his face. That's his mouth. It's not really his mouth, but like it looks like a mouth, so it looks like he's smiling and such. This is Edmund. He's very cute. And also was behind my plate. No, this is my crochet. Go away, stop. Yeah. Okay. I am better now. Remember, that is Edmund. He's cool. Don't worry. Sometimes we share. I've been persuaded by you people to eat heated up box spaghetti that was only a fragment of dinner. Good enough? The important thing is to eat food. That's of grave import. We have to do it. Even I have to do it. And you'd think I wouldn't, but I do. I eat so much of it. For something that is 4 centimeters tall, that's a lot of food. That's like so many times my body weight of food, but I need it. I'm a certified tuna noodle casserole despiser. I don't know what tuna noodle casserole is. Because we don't have that here, maybe? I don't understand. I am given to understand that you take, like, hamburger helper noodles, and then you take, like, a can of tuna and a thing of peas, and you put that in, and you cook that, and that sounds terrible. That sounds like it would be a very bad time. I thought I saw it at the store? Probably. I think I have described a bad time. You know what tuna noodle is. We had it growing up. Dad used to make it in casserole dish. Ah! Yeah, no, still sounds terrible. Maybe I blotted it out of my mind because I didn't want it. That sounds like something the fish made up to make you not want to eat the fishes. But you still eat the fishies anyway because they're good. Not as good as shrimpies. Make him a little hat. Make this fellow a little hat. I have a plan for a little hat. Also, welcome in, Carrie. I'm glad one of us remembers it because I apparently do not wish to. Welcome in. We have some weird stuff that the States doesn't have. Like, they have 600 ice cream flavors, but it was like a few years ago that they got ketchup chips. Yeah, I saw that you went on an adventure. I have been gifted a thing. I'm very excited about it. I haven't set it up yet because it's going to be an all-day adventure. Hodgepodge! No, they don't have all dressed at all, and I don't understand. Because, like, that's the best flavor of chip. It's not, like, the best flavor of chip, but, like, it's, if you don't know what flavor of chip you want, that's the one you want. If this snowman comes to life, who would it regard as its creator, Fier or Cool Staff? I think both of us together. Like parents. Like, I am given to understand that's how human parents work. So, like parents. Or maybe it'll be like a baby bird and imprint on the first thing it sees and be like, oh, wow. And be like, that crochet hook is my mom. I don't. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Is that actually 12 or too many? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think it's 12. It seems like 12. It's probably fine. Sometimes I do that, it's probably fine, and then it isn't fine, but we'll see. Also, sometimes I have to stop Staff because Staff will periodically get her hands closer to my face, and my face is on top of her head right now. So sometimes she'll just like lean in too far, or or bring the hands away, and that's tricky and annoying to deal with sometimes, but it's okay. The octopus grew hands. No, I stole them. In case you guys are curious, I am up here ratatouilleing Staff. Maybe Staff will lean forward enough for me to show you, but I am up here ratatouilleing Staff. Hang on. Well, maybe. Maybe you can almost see. I don't know if you can, but I am up there. I promise. I can't see the camera at the camera's preview at the same time as I can see the camera. So, like at the same time as I can be in position for the camera. So, yeah. Do doughboys go in hodgepodge? It depends on the hodgepodge. I'm informed that hodgepodge out west is very different than hodgepodge at home. Also, welcome in, Darth on me. Hi. Steph also says hi. Cool Staff lets me ride around, you see, and have hands. So that is what we are doing tonight. That's why it had to be Friday night that we did this, because otherwise we wouldn't be able to do this. Because nobody else lets me do cool things, like ride around like this. Ugh. For some reason that I don't understand. I'm cool. I'm small and cute. I hardly even weigh anything. Why can't I be up on people's heads riding around? It's terrible. Like a brain slug or something. I'm not a brain slug. If I was a brain slug, I'd have eaten something. Other than the tasty food I have been granted. Do they do doughboys in the West, though? Yeah, they do. They just don't call them that. They call them soup dumplings. They're just doughboys. Hodgepodge out West is like a dish with wine. They take wine and, like, meat scraps and potatoes and put them in. Ratatouilleing humans? No, simply mind control them. It's much cheaper and more efficient. Oh. I think Staff would be mad if they thought that I would do that. And also, I think they would increase security protocols if they thought that I could do that. So we would never tell them if we thought that I could do that. Never. It's ratatouilleing all the way. Definitely. You can't see it, but nod. You can't see it. I forgot. Oh, no. Oh, no, that's not nice. Well, then why did the Jedi get to do it, then? If that's not nice, why did the Jedi get to do that? They're like, yeah, you know, the bad guys have Force lightning, and the Jedi are like, we've got read smudged print, mind control. Like, that's not as fun. That's no good. Okay, there we go. We're having such a time. I'm gonna make this one look fun and kind of like cartoonishly big, hopefully. Hopefully. If I do this right. I will let you know. If I need help putting it together, I probably will. I'm going to try to put it together on maybe Wednesday. It's not your garden variety mind control. It's simply establishing a mental connection with a host and tapping into their subconscious and hijacking their body willingly. No, see, it's not your garden variety mind control. It's merely suggestion. Clever suggestion. It's a lot of doing that and going, you don't want to sell death sticks, and tapping into what they already want and or don't want and bringing that to the forefront. But you can do that without magic powers. It's just harder. Yeah. Okay, good night. I'll see you somewhere in dreamland. Somewhere in dreamland tonight. Dreams will come true for me and you. Somewhere in dreamland tonight. Oh yeah, fun fact that you don't have to pay for because I decided I wanted to tell you anyway. Somewhere in Dreamland got a, they found the negatives for it, so they restored it. So if you ever want to see that little cartoon, you can, and it's been restored and everything, so that you don't have to look at all the pops and weird spots where the film got dirty and things like that, so you can see it. It's a really cute little cartoon. It's one of the ones that used to play at the beginning of movies. Back before back when trailers were trailers and they played at the end instead of playing at the beginning, they would play like little cartoons and stuff while the projectionist got ready. Whenever I hear Dreamland, I think of Kirby. Fear! I want to play a Kirby game again. I've got a lot of them. I think I have Triple Deluxe. And I think the only one I don't have right now is that I wanted to play was Robobot. That was too many Bobos. Maybe he fights with his nose hair. Nose hair that Kirby definitely does not have on account of not having a nose. And then we'll go in the back loops to do this part. Yes. I'm gonna make a funky hat. Yeah, That's enough Bobos. But I have Star Allies and I have Forgotten Land, and I like the old Kirby games too. I have Triple Deluxe somewhere, and I have Superstar, but the DS one, where you don't have to figure out that tiny little green star. The tiniest little green star you ever saw in your whole life. It doesn't make you look for it like the SNES version did. And maybe it should. Maybe gamers today are spoiled. I can't. I tried so hard. You're not spoiled. You get quality of life improvements, and I wish the best for everybody because I love those quality of life. Yeah, Superstar Ultra. I love those quality of life improvements too because they make games easier for me, and I like when things are easier for me so that I can feel a sense of pride and accomplishment, but not like the EA game's sense of pride and accomplishment. That's different. Maybe sometimes I just want to see the story, so I turn Bravely Default onto easy mode so that I don't have to be, careful and get my butt kicked repeatedly. Which is what we're doing tomorrow. That's Saturday. We're going to turn it on to easy mode, and we're going to carry on fighting these alternate universe weirdos who are different than the people we knew, but not that different. And we'll go see Juliana and DeRosso. See if their stories are the same. They're not. Not completely. I want a bite of tasty food, and I need to break from looking at the black yarn. I gotta do it, else my eyeballs won't work anymore, and I need those. They already need glasses on the surface. So it's important that I make sure that they don't need that they don't go out. Staff says I need them for stuff, and I think Staff's right about that. Yeah. You guys don't understand, this gravy is so good. They use the mushroom bits to make it. No, no one else but Shelly can show up. I bet she's there. I bet she's there because she just got a floor, didn't she? You showed me the patch notes, even though I don't play the video game. The song that angels sing, the spell that calls, the gathering might bring. Oh, I did this a little bit differently in my pattern. That's fine. We'll do it this way. Yay! You guys mentioned Magic the Gathering, and you know what that does to me. You know what that does. It makes me want to get out my blue-white control deck. I am playing Magic today, and you are not playing Magic today. I know you wanted to play Magic the Gathering today, but I think you were mean to someone I like. So you are not playing Magic the Gathering today, but I am. And I am going to do this in such a way that you don't get to play the card game. I love playing blue-white for that. Blue-black is also good for that. Oh, this hat's gonna be way too big. Oops, I think. Maybe it'll be alright, actually. I admit, I did not test this hat pattern first. I didn't do it. Oh yeah, we're gonna need red, and I forgot. I'll show you guys how to change colors when you're in the middle of something. Or at least how I change colors. There are many ways to change colors when you're doing end crochet. I have a particular way of doing it. Okay. This needs the decrease roll on it. I need to take a break from looking at the black. I got little eyes, and they're very good little eyes, but, like, I need them to live. And it's very well lit in here. Don't worry about that, chat. I made sure that there was good lighting and everything. But sometimes I need to take really long breaks from the black because it hurt. It doesn't hurt, but, like, it makes it hard to see. I am not, in fact, a Victorian lace maker, nor am I a French whatchamacallums. I don't remember what you call them. Lace foreman, I guess. Ow. So conveniently, I will also munch this. Was about to say, the last deck I ever played was blue-white. It was a stasis deck. Yes! The blue-white deck I played was nothing but, like, counterspell, 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 counter target spell unless target player pays X mana, where X mana is the number of mana you tap to play this spell. And it was all stuff like that. That was all really mean. At some point I got hold of, like, Talia, from Shadows over Innistrad. The one that makes you pay more to get a creature out. Or no, she was the one that makes every spell cost 1 more. And I also had the other Talia that I think makes you pay to untap creatures or something. Mm-hmm. Yes! You do not have an untapped phase. You cannot attack me. All your stuff comes in tapped. If you get more land than me, I dig for more land, and I mill you 2 to 8 cards every turn. How do you want to do this? Yes! Oh, one time I was playing the game with a friend, the funny, silly game with a friend, and he had a rainbow deck, which is very difficult to play and only works in certain situations. He had a really nice rainbow deck, though, with exactly as much land as he needed because he had a lot of dual-colored lands. Welcome in, Allie! I am stealing Coolstaff's hands. I am an octopus. I am Force Senate. Coolstaff, show me off. Show me off. Get. Show. Hello. This, hi. I am normally not so small. I'm normally so small, but also, usually I play video games and don't have hands. But today I needed hands because you guys don't know how to crochet with tentacles, and I have a lot of those. Okay, you can put me back now. I said put me back! Why aren't you putting me out? Do it myself. Crawl up there. Crawl up there myself. No, you can't. Okay, I'm back. I'm back in position. I'm ratatouilleing staff from up there. That's what we do here. Okay. Where was I? Oh, yeah. I was doing this and seeing how many tall it was. Yes, this is where we need to put the decrease round. Unless... No, this is where we need to put the decrease round. Yeah. Yeah, I always want to know cool things. Oh. That's why I have, over on Twitch, that's why I have a redeem called Fun Fact. 1. There we go. 2. Fleshmack, I mean minion. I'm not piloting one of the do 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 do. I'm not piloting one of those. I forgot the name, so I just hummed the theme song and hope you all understood what that meant. I know the series isn't very good. I didn't like it very well. But Titans, I was looking for the word Titan. It's literally called Attack on Titan. I was looking for that word, I said. The true fleshmechs are the Evangelions. That's true. We do love a Cruel Angel's Thesis. Songs we learned phonetically and then never went back to learn the real words to. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Ooh! From my play, Fiddler on the Roof, I got callbacks and I could be Golda, Hodel. Oh! F. Sarah, Grandma Arshava. Oh, fun! Oh, I'm excited on your behalf. Matchmaker, matchmaker, make me a match. Find me a find, catch me a catch. Etc. All of that stuff. And or tradition. I don't know. I like the matchmaker song. It's fun. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, we're halfway through. Halfway to the other end of the decreases. We can do this. Gonna be a very big hat. Hat as big as the snowman. That's how hats do. Could I have made a smaller hat? Yes. Did I? No. We go big or we go home. We're gonna have a hat like Doug Dimmadome. Doug Dimmadome, owner of the Dimsdale Dimmadome. The one and only, the very same. Maximum catch, exactly. Maximum hat. Oh, delightful. We're having a good time tonight. Just doing crochet. Usually I play video games on this channel, but Friday we do crafts. I say this because this is the first Friday that we have done crafts, but I like doing them. Well, Snowman, are you going to be alright? Yeah, one more row, I think. We'll do it. And then we can put red. Yeah? Yeah. One more and then we'll do the color change. I'm not going to sew this on. This hat is so big, but he's going to wear it. He's going to wear it boldly and proudly. Maybe I will sew it on. I might have to. Maximum hat! Oh, I've been to a musical fairly recently, actually. I had to skip stream because of it. I went to go see Heathers. It was great. We have a theater here. It's called the Neptune Theater. And I know what you're thinking. Fier, you made that up. Just because you're an ocean thing doesn't mean. But it's real. It's real and it's really cool and you guys would like it. Heather, 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 and someone. Heather, 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 and a babe. We can't sing too much of Heather's on this channel, though. It's not that I'm family friendly exactly. It's just that Heather's is very family unfriendly. A little bit. Yeah, Steph's right. Just a little bit. You see. Yeah. Steph's got this. Okay, now we change our colors. Yeah? Yeah, it's color change time. Okay, where's the color? Where's the color? Nerd. Luela. Etc. Oh, there's so much nuts. There's not enough space. We'll stack them. That's red. You guys can't see it good because my camera is, like, obnoxious. But it's red. No, that was right. That was the right thing to do. Good job, Steph. I tie a slip knot. You don't have to. I just find it helps it stay better if you tie the slip knot. Otherwise, it can sometimes come out of place. Like, because some people will just take, like, they'll just, like, loop it over the hook as if they're just going to keep going, but that can sometimes come out of place if you don't find a way to tie it off. And I prefer to bind it off this way, especially if I'm still working with the yarn underneath. And I am still working with the yarn underneath. Would you kindly... Yeah. Where we go? This also means you don't always need a stitch marker because you know where you changed color, but I still like to put one because otherwise I don't know where I am. This makes it a little easier. Oh boy, okay. And you don't have to do what I'm doing. You could work a separate band and sew it onto the hat later, but truth be told, I don't like sewing with my hands because I have tentacles, and also because the tentacles are great and I love them, but they're also very soft, and if you get a needle in a very soft thing, it's very difficult to get the needle back out of the very soft thing, as it turns out. That's true with your hands too. Your fingers can do that. That's why humans have thimbles, but I don't have thimbles because I am an octopus, and no thimble will fit me because I'm too small. I used to fit inside of a thimble because I was only 1 centimeter big, and it was very exciting, and I liked that for me. This red yarn isn't hard to work with, but like the white yarn that's also got glitter on it, and this does have glitter on it, like the white yarn that's got glitter on it. Oh, you guys can't see the glitter good. I promise there's glitter here. You'll see in the pictures I take later that there's glitter here. Sometimes the yarn splits because of the glitter yarn part. Also, I'm carrying around the black because I need to change back to it after, like, hardly a row. So I'm just carrying it along. Because it's easier to change back if you carry it like that. Oh, maybe I didn't need that extra row because I need 2 rows for this. Oh, well. Another car ad! Oh! Wait, you guys are supposed to get ads every hour, not every half. Oh! I gotta go back and be mad at Twitch. And my settings. Well. Cars. I don't know why it wants you to drive. I think it wants... I think Twitch is trying to be supportive. It wants cats to be allowed to drive. Catoids, especially, apparently. It's like, darn, you know what would be an easy way out of a secret base? Subaru. There's also a way to color change that's incredibly clean that doesn't leave this little sort of bump. But it's more effort than I am willing to put in. I am willing to pay the price of that little bump to not do all that work. Yeah. I suppose I didn't have to carry this all the way around. I could have just dropped it and left it there. That's another thing you can do sometimes. If you're working with a yarn color and you know you need to work multiple rounds, but you know you're coming back to the start, is you can just drop it inside and come back and then pick it up. But you have to be really careful with that because it's going to get... It can get a little loose. You have to be really careful with your tension. And my tension is... yes. My tension is... my tension is... I haven't made a sale in 6 hours, and if I don't, maybe we'll have to sell the farm. It was literally a Subaru ad! I'm so good at this! It's because they saw my rainbow glasses, and they were like, okay, we know what you are. And I went, do you? And they went, yeah, we know what you are. And I went, oh, okay. For those of you that don't know, Subaru, back in the 90s, expressly advertised, they had a lot of coded things. They were expressly advertising to the lesbian crowd. They knew that that's who was buying their cars primarily, so they were like, well, let's lean into that. And it worked. It worked really well. I can't stop giving you guys fun facts. I can't do it. It's not possible. I don't know how. This is ridiculous. You guys are getting too many nice things from me. Can't help it, though. Okay. We're almost there. Almost back around. And who said anything about a secret base? I'm pretty sure I'm being kept in a maximum security laboratory. Maybe it's inside a secret base. I don't know. It's probably the military, though. They're always up to no good and shenanigans. Maybe also some nonsense. And tomfoolery. I've heard they get up to many things. Oh, oops. No, we have to change back now. Wizard time. Wizard time. Color wizard. Hup. Look out. Here comes the wizard time. Okay, now we do the brim of the hat. This is going to be hard. Because I'm working in back loops and increasing. Okay. Wait, no, these are the front loops. Chat, don't listen to me. These are front loops, not back loops at all. Do you know where back loops are? Not here. This is the front part. Okay, where are we at? 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, yeah, no, that's starting to turn out properly. Probably the nerd branch. There's always a nerd branch. I've learned anything. If I've learned anything about the military, it's that they have a secret nerd branch full of nerds and scientists. And those science men are really nice to you, but they want to know things. And sometimes they're not allowed to be nice to you because the military is like, you can't be nice to the monster. And that's not fair to me. Or any of the other creatures that you're not allowed to be nice to. Like me. Maybe Edmund. He's not even related to me. He's just here. I say sun-loving cousins because we're cousins in the tree. The tree of where people put their octopi to tell which octopi is which kind of octopi. Ow. But staff mistook me for thinking literal cousins, I think. And that's not right. Oh wait, I should feed Cool Stuff too. Cool Stuff, you're probably hungry too. Cool Stuff can also have some asparagus. I don't like to share asparagus, but Staff shares shrimpies with me, so I guess it's fine. You know, I got out all these colors, and I don't even know if I'm going to get through one snowman. It's so sad, everybody. Oh yeah, right, we can clip that off. There seems to be fine. I don't need that anymore. Well, I will need it again later in a minute, but no. Ugh. I don't think these guys see me as a monster. They pet me. A catoid. The disrespect! Ow. They're trying to show affection. That's how humans show affection. They don't know any better. That's why I'm like, aww. Sometimes they pet me and I'm like, okay. It doesn't do anything. But it's how they show affection, and they don't do that. They don't know how to. They don't know how else. If they knew how else, they'd do it. Probably. Welcome in. Hi. We're making a snowman. Well, we're making his hat now. He will be a snowman someday, and he'll have a big hat, a hat that's as big as he is. He's gonna have a. He's gonna have a League of Legends character-sized hat. I will have to stitch it on. Well. Momo gave me the title for this stream. So I stole it. Sheik says that Kitty should be in charge of the world, and in specifically she should be. Should be her. That's fair. I think maybe the enrichment cat has similar ideas. Roxy usually has similar ideas. I should have brought Roxy in here so I could show you all Roxy being cute. She's very cute. She likes to help with yarn. Classic Momo. Exactly. I stole it. Oh, it's a good time tonight, you guys. We're going to do this every Friday for December because I have to make nice things in December. If we do this enough... Oh, no, wait. The Post strike is still on. Canada Post is on strike. And on one hand, I'm sad because I want to send things in the mail. But on the other hand, unions. Unions good. Which is also why I'm not sending things by anything right now. Because, no. Not interrupting the strike to go. I'm not sending things by, like, private enterprise when I could send them by Canada Post. They'll be back. Yeah! Ain't crossing no picket line. Ain't no scabs here. We know what Angels Union 23 does to scabs. We've all heard that song, right? We all haven't heard that song. We all don't have a very specific we all don't have a very specific knowledge of protest songs, and especially coal mining and train workers' songs of protest from ye olden days. When you were putting that hat on the snowman, I thought of Hattie Haddington from Battle Block Theater. Yeah, actually. This is... yeah. Okay, now the next part. Next part's gonna be fun because we get to do those again, but make a big brim. It's bigger than the top of the hat, which is good because that's how hats work. Okay. Beep boop, beep boop, beep boop. Big ol' hat. I suppose I could have done double crochets and made a big ol' hat that way, but I didn't. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's gonna be such a big hat, you guys. The size of this hat. Almost the same height as the snowman. And I still got a scarf to give him. This is why I didn't give him eyes immediately, because I don't know where I'm gonna put them anymore. 2, 3. It's a good thing I have chat here to keep me company. That I might crochet with all of you. Because otherwise I'm not getting it done. Oh yeah, did you know there's a mathematical way to make a perfect circle? Like a perfect orb in crochet? Most crochet stuff is hexagons eventually, because that's, you increase by however many. Or like it'll be the sided shape that you are increasing by. So if you started with 6 and then you increase by 6 and 6 and 6, eventually it turns in, it's round enough, but like you can sometimes see the hexagon edges. And like if you start with 3 and 3 and 3 and 3, it eventually becomes, it still rounds out, but it's still very triangular. Likewise with all the other numbers, but like with their appropriate side counts. But there is a way, and I did the math about it, there is a way to make a perfect circle of it, using a particular hook size and stitch count. It's weird, and it's hard to do. I made a bob-omb that way, because I wanted a bob-omb that was an orb, a perfect orb, not like an imperfect orb. And it looks really cool. The bob-omb was a present for a friend. And when I was like, you want to know about all the math I did to make that bob-omb? She was then like, no? And I was like, but I have pages of math. And she was like, no. And I was like, but I did all that math. And she was like, yeah, but I'm dyslexic with numbers. And I went, oh yeah. And then I was sad. Did I miscount? 1, 2, 3. I miscounted somewhere. Oh, we hate miscounting somewhere in the mix. Oh boy. Okay. Especially with black yarn, because I can't see where I did it. Maybe I can. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3, 4, 5. That's an increase. 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, it's an increase. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, how? Oh, I don't pretend to understand. Sometimes when you crochet things, you don't want to frog it out, so you just go with it. And that's what we're doing here. We'll just go with that extra stitch. I don't know where I picked it up. I don't know where I lost one. It doesn't matter. That's it. That's what we did. So, you may notice that there's a bit of a weird, like, divot there. If you don't like that weird divot, what you do is you slip stitch to your next stitch. Like that. And there'll still be a bit of a weird divot, but then you do an invisible join to the next stitch after that, and it's fine. You'll see. You'll see what I mean when I say that thing I said. Oh, yeah! Yeah! That's the snowman hat I came here to see! It's so big! It's bigger than the snowman! This is the hat! This hat looks like it belongs on a Dr. Seuss character. We did it. We did it, chat. We have the most beautiful hat. I've been informed that scientists are highly trained government personnel. I'm pretty sure they're lying. I've never seen one of them do magic. Never saw... I've seen one of them do magic. Never saw them again, though. That's what happens. The minute you see them do something cool, they're just gone. And you're left wondering what happened. And then you're left going, did I do that? You didn't. We're going to give this a couple of stitches, so let's give this a little bit of length. I'll show you guys an invisible join as well as I can with black yarn on a very pale background. To make an invisible join for the end of a project like this, you find the next stitch that you didn't work in, which is this one here. You stitch underneath of it, and then you find the stitch that you did work into, which is this one here, which you guys can't see because it's black. And then you work down through the middle of the V shape on it. And then what you've made looks a little bit like, looks like a crochet stitch. And that's why we call it the invisible join, because it just looks like it goes all the way around. I love it. It's so dopey looking. I love this silly little hat. It's perfect. It's going on his head. At this very moment, maybe not. I'd have to pin it in place and put a little bit of stuffing to it and figure out where the front of this little guy is. But he has a little hat. We did it, Chad, as if we did anything. You did! You kept me company! That's the important thing. That's what you're here for. It's what you do. You keep me company so that I do the thing that I'm supposed to do, whatever it is. Which in this case is make a snowman. Actually, really, I just wanted to make a snowman with all of you because he's cute. Okay, that's good. That's a good spot. Now, normally, you would pin this in place and do the appropriate work to stuff it a little bit and... Staff is doing that thing. I see you over there, the one that thinks I'm cute. I see you. He's doing that thing where he's like, you know that look that some people give you, like over the top of a pair of glasses or something, and they give you that look, and you're like, ah, because you know what that look means. That look means that if that's the way you're supposed to do it, why aren't you doing it that way? And you got to be like, you don't have an answer for that, so you just live with it. And you do the thing the way they suggest. And you're like, ah, well, I guess I am now. Like it or not. But it's okay, because they're right. You should do it nicely. You should do it nicely. Okay. If you put the pins in an X shape, it doesn't move around as much and you need less pins. This isn't always important, but if you're working with something very, very small, it can become important very quickly. Also, you have to be careful because the pins will stick out. So you can't hurt yourself with them. Don't hurt yourself with them. It's bad. Not only does staff not like it, you won't like it either because it hurts. Okay, this is the hard part. The part where we have to sew something. Thankfully, there are back loops. Ouch. That didn't actually hurt, Staff. I mean, Staff knows it didn't hurt. That didn't actually hurt, Chad. Don't worry. Sometimes I just make sounds because I touch something and I'm like, I didn't mean to touch that. And it doesn't hurt, but I say ouch anyway because then Staff gives me shrimpies. And I feel like that's a fair thing to do. For me. This stitch is called the whip stitch. It's how you stitch stuff to stuff. When you're crocheting quite often, this is what you need. Is a whip stitch. Because it works really good for it. There are many other types of... Why won't it go through? Okay, we got it. There are many types of stitches. For sewing and other things like that. I didn't cut this long enough to do that many whip stitches. Well, whatever. There's also the back stitch, which I'm not going to do right now, but it does exist. Back stitches are for when you need... Back stitches look like actual sewing because, I mean, they are actual sewing. But, like, they can make something look like actual sewing and give it, like, good texture and stuff. Whip stitch is one that you use often to join, like... if you're making amigurumi and stuff, it's one that you use often to join doll parts and things like that. I had the nerve to stuff this, and now I have to sew it like this. If I hadn't stuffed it, I wouldn't even be doing that. I wouldn't even be entertaining this idea. I'd just have put it on the head and been like, there, it's good enough. But no. Staff is like, do the thing where you sew it together. I like to sew my stuff as I go because if I find a really good position for something, I want to keep it there. And then plan the other things around it. Sometimes, most times, in fact, if you're not insane like I am, I'm not insane, I'm just an octopus. If you're not wild like I'm, most people will make all their parts and then put them together afterwards in one big sewing thing. But I don't really like to sew by hand very much because, once again, tentacles. So while I have Staff's hands, I'm going to do this part. Okay. I need a sitcom-style scripted confessional from every staff member. Oh, they'd have things to say. Maybe I'll let them. I say that like I'm allowed to let them do anything. They're the ones that let me do things. Maybe I'll bug somebody to be like, no, make them do the thing. Make them do video diaries and stuff. And maybe aquarium staff will get to have, maybe aquarium staff will get to have a blue sky. And then they can be like, they can talk about things that they do at the aquarium and stuff like that. I know lots of aquariums have social media. Can we do that? Can we do that thing? I want to do that thing. I want to do it. I want the aquarium to have. Yeah. Yes! The best answer! I don't know, but I'll ask. Yes! That's not, well, okay, the best answer is yeah, okay. But that's what, that one's good. That one's good. Sometimes when staff says that, they mean it. Sometimes they mean it. And then we can have a blue sky. And then you can talk to Monterey Bay and Vancouver and all those other aquariums that are really cool and fun and have cool animals, but not as cool as me because I'm the coolest animal. And then you can talk to all the people on Blue Sky. Like I do. I talk to all the people on Blue Sky. They're nice. What about a Tumblr? I don't know. What about a Tumblr? You could get a Tumblr. You could get so many nice things. Oh, Staff could do a Blue Sky. Staff, you should do a Blue Sky. Okay, I will stop talking about it. Oh, yeah. Sometimes when you're sewing, you have to let the needle sort of do that because it gets twisty. I don't know why it gets twisty, but sometimes it does. Yeah. Well, it's difficult. This is the trickiest part because there's only like 2 or 3 stitches left and it's a pain to find them. Careful, Staff. Okay, you did it. The important thing after this is checking to make sure Steph didn't get any of this black yarn up out of the, into the, yeah. Is to make sure Steph didn't get any of this black yarn up into there. And, oh, very nice. Okay, we hydrate as chat demands. Body break. One day I will have a better setup for you. That was one of my Christmas present. It has a desk underneath. Okay, as chat demands, and a big stretch. Big stretch. No, you have to stand up. Like you gotta stretch all of it. Up. Ah. Okay. Okay. And a big stretch. I am told that if you have backbones, you have to make them stretch out. So I'm gonna make Steph stretch way up. Way up. Yeah. I think they needed that. And for Buddy Break, what do we do? Oh, yes, we are going to have to lift heavy things. I'm going to have to lift heavy things. So, yeah. Bicep curls it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh! Ah! 5. It's fine. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Steph doesn't know where Steph's body is sometimes. And that's okay. Doo-dee-doo-dee-doo. Okay, now we've done that stitching part. Now we bind this off. I think we'll bind it off on the inside of the hat. Or rather, we'll come up. I was going to bind it off on the bottom of the hat band. I think I still will. Are those? Yeah. Are you coming to the tree where they strung up a man? They say who murdered 3. Strange things have happened here, no stranger would it be if we met at midnight in the hanging tree. Are you coming to the tree where a dead man called out? It's right there. For his love to flee. Strange things have happened here, no stranger would it be if we met at midnight in the hanging tree. That is a French knot, by the by. What you're doing is you're looking for the other end of your yarn and you're trying to put as much yarn in one direction through the yarn you put in the other direction, and if you do it right, it'll hold. And it'll hold really well because the yarn will pull in opposite directions. There we go. It's yarn scrap o'clock. Don't do what I do and leave needles lying around like that. You should put them back in your pincushion. It's dangerous to leave them lying around because it can hurt people. If it's just you, it's not the end of the world, but sometimes other people are around and you have to worry about that. Okay, so he's got a funny hat. Got a big hat. I would learn to crochet, but I have paws, and I think that these humans are too scared to let me mind control them. That's fair. I can do it, though, and I have tentacles. All you need to be able to do is hold a hook. If you can do that with your paws, and also put yarn, it is fun, because there's yarn involved. I am told cats find it fun. I do not know if catoids would find it fun. I left the videos up. I have very short videos on how to crochet. There are other videos on that from people who do that regular. But I left mine up too. Okay, I no longer need this one. Watch the camera go insane for a second while it tries to figure out how lights work. White balance. White balance isn't real. I thought this was shine, but it's actually just cotton. A big hat! Got a big hat. Maybe the biggest hat whoever was. Maybe I should think of more Crimbus tunes, but I do not. Oh no, wait, hold on. All I had to do was complain. And then immediately. Oh no. Well, it's like don't think of a white bear. The first thing you think of is a white bear. So if I go like, maybe I should think of more Crimbus tunes, the first thing you think of is more Crimbus tunes. That's how it works. It's not like we're thinking of a red balloon or something. 99 the fourth balloons. We love 99 red balloons here. It's a great song. Ow. It has. You don't notice the time go by when you do stuff like this. Sometimes I'll pop like a playlist on or a podcast or something and just let it go. And then like all of a sudden it's 3 a.m. and I've lost control of my life. And I'm eating chocolate pudding instead of butterscotch pudding because staff didn't get me any butterscotch pudding. Okay, now I have to do that thing where I count. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. If I've done it right, that's the right length for the scarf. And then we're going to double crochet. Now you can crochet into like the top little loop there, but if you look on the back, there's a little bump in the back of it, in the back of a stitch like this, and you can put your hook in there instead. And that's what I do because it makes it look more even. And it makes it hard to tell which way is the top of the crochet stitch that you did. I'll show you when I get done. I just think it makes it look a little neater, especially if you're only doing the one row. It takes longer because it's harder to line yourself up for that little stitch, but I think it looks better. Clearly the most Christmas song ever is This Is Halloween. You're right! Boys and girls of every age, wouldn't you like to see something strange? Come with us and you will see this our town of Halloween. This is Halloween, pumpkins scream in the dead of night. This is Halloween, this is everybody make a scene, trick or treat, till the neighbors go and die of fright. It's our town, everybody scream, in our town of Halloween. Oh, I love This Is Halloween. I watched that literally. I watched that when I decorated the tree. We watched that and A Muppet Christmas Carol, and we'll watch A Muppet Christmas Carol again. That's the Christmas Eve movie, because after all, it's only one more sleep till Christmas. If I am here on Christmas Eve, and I may not be, but if I am, um, I will read you guys all a story. It'll be story time. I intend, at some point in the Crimbus season, to sit with everyone and read them a Christmas carol. Because I like it. And I think maybe you will also like it. Yeah, I like it. I like reading things. I have a really fun reading voice that I like to break out sometimes. Um, and one of the things that I have been granted is a microphone. Because my headset mic is fine and all, but one of the things that I've been granted is a microphone so that I might sit on top of it and tell you all a tale. And then I can read you a book. Maybe if I can get a physical copy of the book, I can read you all a book. Like over in my little crochet zone, where I am crocheting right now, and I could put the book, and then I could make staff turn the pages for me. And maybe they would. If even without me riding around on them, maybe they would turn the pages. They could do it. Or Cool Staff could sneak in and do that. And that would be cool. Cool Staff sometimes sneaks in for me and is very nice. I don't know why she's not allowed in all the time, but sometimes she sneaks in and that's cool. Sometimes she's here when she's not supposed to be here. But don't tell anybody. They're not supposed to know. You wouldn't tell anybody, would you, chat? You probably wouldn't. Wow. Okay. We're almost there. I think 25 was the right number of stitches for the scarf. Oh yeah, if you're wondering why I did +2, it's to give me the height to do the first double crochet. It doesn't count as a stitch. Well, I mean, I guess it could. It depends on who you ask and what your pattern calls for. I don't count that as a stitch, but it's too high, so you can count it as a stitch. Depending on your stitch tension and the way that you like to do things. Come here. Now, some people... No, why did the yarn split? Some people like to put safety eyes on their toys. I don't have safety eyes, so I just stitch beads or buttons on. It's beads for these guys because I don't have buttons small enough. But safety eyes are the better bet. I like how they look and all. It's just I don't care to use them because you have to install them before you finish the thing. But yeah, I'm going to find out how long A Christmas Carol takes to read. The answer is probably yes. The answer is often yes, is how long it takes to read. But I'm going to find out how long it takes to read roughly, and then I'm going to read it to all of you so that we can have a Crimbus. And if I can't, if it's too long, then I'll get out some other Crimbus things like 'Twas the Night Before Christmas, etc. And maybe I'll find a copy of How the Grinch Stole Christmas, but the book version. And read that to all of you, maybe too. We'll have a good Christmas Eve where I read you stories about things. About Crimbus. Provided I am here. Aquarium staff, how many shrimpies do you want? Yes! Yes, that is the number of shrimpies I require. Yes to all. I have been informed that if they give me all of the shrimpies, that all the shrimpies will go extinct, but I think they can get more shrimpies if they really try. I think they can get as many shrimpies as they need. They keep having more shrimpies. Where do they come from? Where do they go? They go in my belly. That's where they go. I think they could get more shrimpies if they tried. They could feed me every shrimpie, though. And besides, when I say every shrimpie, I mean all shrimpies, all throughout time. Every shrimpie. Oh yeah, and the reason that I do that little slip stitch thing at the end is so that it matches the beginning up here. So that it's rounded off at the end, too. Let's make sure this is the right length. Get out of there. Get out of the way, stuffing. You're in the way. Oh yeah, that'll do. Oh, that's why we made the extra space up here, too. In our little snowman. We made the extra space so that when the scarf goes on, it doesn't look weird. This one also has an extra space so that the scarf can go on and not look weird. Beat up. Maybe this wasn't... No. No, okay, it's okay. I need to lay it out a little bit different, but it is okay. Ow! It really wants to pin up this way, and I don't want it to pin up that way. I want it to go down. I want it to go down. Yeah. No. Down. Like this how? Like this way. I can stitch it. I can stitch it and make it do what I want. That will also work. Okay, good enough. Should it have been 30? Maybe, but it's fine like that. Yeah, that's fine. The shrimpy dimension! It's full of shrimpies. And I bet they're for me to eat. All of them. Every shrimp. And staff will be like, you can't have every shrimp. And I'll be like, you can't have every shrimp. Because you're cowards. Worried about extinction events and things. Well, I can have every shrimp. I have it on good authority that I could have every shrimp. I totally could have every shrimp. Every single shrimpy. All shrimpies for me! We're going to do an invisible join here, too. Because even though this is just the scarf for a little snowman, I am a creature of habit. And now you'll never know which end was which. You will. Shh, you will. Humans are always so worried about extinction events. Exactly. I don't know why. Lots of things go extinct. No, I do know why. If shrimpies really did go extinct, I'd be sad. I'd be like, no, my shrimpies. And they'd be like, that's what you get for eating every shrimpy. And I'd be like, but I didn't want them to be gone. And they'd be like, well, that's what happens when you take all of something, then it's gone. And I'd go, no. What if I take all of your friendliness and love and such? And they'd go, no, that's not the same thing. We mean a physical object. And I'd go, no. Your love is expressed by shrimpies. And they'd go, no, it isn't. Oh, humans. They're funny. Now, for the scarf, we don't actually need to sew it on very perfectly. It just needs to have a couple stitches in it that will hold it in place. But the things that we need to hold in place are actually these ends here, because that's the important part. That's the part that has to lay nicely in order to get the effect. The back doesn't necessarily matter as much, though it does matter at least a little. Is this scarf on in the right? So yeah, it is. And then, oh no, I think it's a little sideways. That's where I want the face, so let's mark the middle of the face. Okay, I did it. If I just, please let me just scoot this and have it work. I would love to just be able to, yeah! To just be able to scoot it and have it work. Oh, we're doing it. We're doing it, chat. Aquarium staff, sweetie, honey. Face palms and quietness. I'm back! What in the name of all things Sailor Moon is happening? I'm crocheting! I'm stealing staff's hands to do it. Borrowing. They let me borrow them. We're making snowmans. Do you want to build a snowman? Come on, let's go and play. Etc. I never see you anymore. Walk out the door, it's like you've gone away. Oh, we used to be best buddies, but now we're not. Come on. Yeah. Sorry I don't always finish my musical phrases. He's so scrunkly. Yeah, he is. He's adorable. I made him with my hands. Staff's hands. I stole them. He's gonna keep being scrunkly, too. He's gonna get some eyes in there when we're done. I'll get the beads. And he'll get some nice eyes. Oh, but I need to rest mine for a moment before I start stitching. I gotta rest my eyes. I also need to probably put food in me, and maybe also Staff deserves to eat at some point. It's not like Cool Staff hasn't been munching away too. Cool Staff has a plate of her own. Mm. Mm. I'm not a monster. I do believe you told me that Steph wants you to stop regarding them as a singular entity. Yes. No hands have been borrowed in the making of this video. They have been. I stole them. They're mine. Steph does like to remind me that they're multiple people with thoughts and feelings and experiences different from each other. But like, Tachkoma are multiple cool little tank guys with thoughts and feelings and experiences different from each other. But they're one singular entity up until the very end. So obviously, Staff, like Tachkoma, haven't achieved being like different people yet. Clearly yet. That's totes it. They seem to think that's not it. Well, no, don't try to philosophize. Don't make fun of... Of course I can say philosophize. Yeah. Yeah, I can say philosophize, but not color. The thing that you put on the end of a rule to make more extra rule. Boo. Good night, Catoid. I thought Staff was a hive mind. Apparently not. They are very insistent that they are not. There's Cool Staff, who lets me ride around. This is what they were philosophizing about. Because Cool Staff lets me ride around on her and nobody else does. That therefore Staff can't be a hive mind because I'm allowed to ride around on her. And nobody else lets me do that. But I think they're just being silly. Of course they don't. Like, imagine. I don't use all of my tentacles for everything forever. That'd be weird. But they're still all part of me. Okay. Now comes the tricky part. The part where I have to sew again. It's not so bad. I just sometimes feel like I'm not very good at it. Okay. Yes. Yes, good. That will do. Ow. Now you guys are going to get to see what I mean when I say that sometimes you need a back stitch instead of a whip stitch. This isn't technically... I'm not back stitching properly. I mean, I am backstitching, but this isn't the proper, like, these are very, very broad back stitches. You wouldn't normally do it like this. I am, because I want to be done with stitching. I don't like it. And because I only need a few stitches to hold everything in place, and these stitches aren't like... These stitches aren't intended to do any more than just hold stuff in place. Okay, I'm back. I was just playing some Dandy's World. Oh, have fun! I heard it updated, and you got new people. There's a balloon. There's a balloonman, and there's a cool ghost now. I am informed. Ugh. You'll never guess who's in the ichor mines mining all that ichor from all those cartoons. It's not me, because I don't play the game, but you'll never guess. Curse you, Val, for getting me addicted to Dandy's World. The trick is to do what I do. Don't. Let me guess, it's Val, you. I am currently addicted to Stardust. That is a thing in Guild Wars 2. It is a currency on one of the maps, and I need it. I need a Visage of Norris. I'll either get all the Stardust for it, or I won't. And if I get all the Stardust for it, and I get the Visage dropped from Amnitas, then I will have a lot of gold, which I could also get. And I can use that Stardust instead to make legendary armor pieces. Okay. There we go. Okay. Are we all in place? Everything in good? Nothing sliding around or being weird? Amazing. Oh, right in the face. You don't have eyes yet. It's not a face. Now all my needles go back. Or my pins, rather. I like the pins with the funny hats. You'll note that some of them have a little bend in them. That's because I tried to stitch through the pin, and me and the pin had an argument, and the pin lost. But I also lost. Welcome back, Val! Are you back from wherever you were? Presumably the ichor mines? And it's ichor mine update. We've made the scarf for the snowman. As per usual, I will take pictures of the snowman after. Oh, you even got Momo along! Yay! I'm glad. I'm glad. I heard it was a little bit sad that it might not get to go along for shenanigans. So I'm glad. Okay. There we go. There's a couple of places I could have hidden this end, but I prefer to hide them in something that's stuffed rather than in the scarf itself. Because when you hide them in something that's stuffed, it stays better. The friction holds it in better. Now, the only downside to that is that sometimes you have to get a little funky with what you're doing to hide the yarn end. You have to push it down into the stuffing a little bit, but it's gone. Shrimp dragged me into the basement. Oh, no! I've been freed from the ichor mines! Woo! Now you're free! If you find any orichalcum, you could get an egg for lunch. Oh, I'm making terrible jokes about Bravely Default. And the Canary Boys, like Eggle. Is that up too high? Oh, that's up too high. Will it come back out? Maybe. It's not really in place over there, so... Yeah, it did. let's hide you. That should do it. This one could be bound off, but it doesn't necessarily need to be. If I were giving this toy to like not a small child, if I were giving this toy, I wouldn't give this toy to a small child. This is too small for a little child. But if I were giving this toy to like a child who I thought was going to like fuss with it and play with it a lot and like hold it and mush it, I would do something different with that tail end. I would finish it off more properly and knot it together. But I'm not giving it to a child. This is a snowman for me. Beep boop. Okay, he is almost complete. He's an almost completed snowman. You know what that means? Get some eyes. Time to get some eyes. I gotta go get the bead box. It's behind me. I put it there. I made staff put it there. It's a box full of beads. Now we shall select his eyes. I really needed to mess with the white balance on this. It's trying. It's trying its best. There's either too much light or not enough light. Which beads did I use? These ones are small and weird. No, these ones... Oh. Staff, be careful. Those ones are nice, but they're too small. These ones are too big. Aren't they? Oh yeah, these ones are huge. Not those ones. Those ones are okay. I think these are the ones I usually use. Oh, there it is. I don't know how I found that. Chad, I'm a wizard. Yeah, these ones are the ones I usually use. Oh no, this one's too long. Sometimes that happens with beads. They'll come out too long or too short. Because there's minor variation in beads sometimes. Especially beads from the dollar store. These are from the dollar store. You'll never guess. Let's find one that's a little more even. I mean, it is a snowman. It doesn't have to be perfect, but I would like it to be slightly better. Oh yeah, there we go. Now we get out the little needle for sewing little things. It's even still got thread on it, so I don't have to thread it myself. Oh, that's not a lot of thread. It's technically enough! Welcome in! We're making a snowman tonight! This is technically enough thread. But I will not have to thread this a second time. It's going to be tricky to tie off at the end, though. You can all laugh at me when I have to tie it off at the end with hands. Human hands! Can you imagine? How do you do anything with bones? So clumsy. It's because of the bones. I can bend anywhere in my tentacle. You guys have to bend in very particular places. There we go. Yeah, that's plenty. The snowman's gonna be taller than I am. You guys know. Staff, show them. Show them the snowman's gonna be taller than I am. Before we put the eyes on. Show them. Okay. You'll see. Stand. Staff, help. Staff. Ah! Oh, I knocked a bead over. Okay. Yeah. Okay, help me. Help. Okay, I did it! Oh no, wait, they can't see that very good. But I promise it's taller than me. Why you put your hands on my eyes? I know I got glasses there, but still. Careful! Okay. You tip me up. There. See? Taller. I got places to be. I'm stuck on the plastic. I'm a little stuck. Give him a second. Just a little stuck. That's fine. I got stickers underneath. Okay, I did it. I did it. You'll never guess. Staff has saved the day once again. This is cool staff, by the way. I like them. They're the best. My friends like me, and if I wasn't here, they would be lonely. How queer! Savvy, while mocking, while mocking Val. Val, it's true though. Imagine. Oh, imagine. Imagine all the people living life in peace. You may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. Doop-a-doo. I did! I told you I would! Hi, Mama! I said, we're almost done the snowman. Let's get eyes on. Now that said, we still have half an hour, and I don't know what to make for it in that half an hour for this snowman. I'm going to make him a little bit wall-eyed. I like a bit of a wall-eyed snowman, because I think he's cuter that way. I guess I could make him some arms. I didn't bring brown with me, though. For those of you wondering what I mean when I say wall-eyed, wall-eyed is usually an insult. As in, you wall-eyed mudsucker. That's a fish. I don't know how to explain what it means. It kind of means that your eyes are really far apart and they point out, like in opposite directions but out ways, like a prey animal. But I don't know how to explain better than that. You'll know it when you see it. Okay, now comes the real test. Can I tie it off in the way that I like to tie it off? If I can, then I was right and I didn't have to draw any more thread. I'm going to be able to. I like to be able to tie my thread off like this, in a very simple knot. Because I find it a lot easier. Oh no, one side isn't tied off as far as it could be. It's the other side, isn't it? Because I'm used to doing quilting knots as well. Okay, there we go. Now comes the last part. Some people like to hide their knots, so they sew this stuff on and then sew a hat over it, but I don't care about that. I just tuck them in. Same way I tuck in the yarn. Oh my gosh. Oh, Red Chat's very busy tonight. I'm excited. It's busy with my usuals in Purple Chat, but it's still very busy. I hope you're all having fun over there. I hope this pleases the algorithms. The algorithms are more esoteric and ancient than I. Actually, they're not more ancient, but they're more esoteric than I, for sure. Go in. Go on with ya. Get on with ya. Go on. Go on with ya. You're all wondering, probably, what the heck? Pierre, are you doing the thing again? Where you talk like a sailor from the ancient days? No, people just talk like that normal here. Okay. We've done it! Ouch. I grabbed the wrong end of that needle. We've done it! You're beautiful! Look at this beautiful man! Dun da da! He's a snowed man. Got a scarf and everything. Ignore that part where there's a seam. He's a snowman. We've made him. We've brought him to life. He's not really alive. He's just made of snow. So the children know how he came to life one day. Oh no. Frosty the Snowman is a fairy tale, they say. Etc. Okay, we have created Anne's snowman. Oh, we created Anne's snowman and Anne's snowman friend. I could make a hat for the snowman friend, but I also don't want to because I think he's cute without it anyway. And I do not have the time to make a second snowman somehow. Somehow, I was distracted by chat. How could this be? A mystery, to be sure. What was I going to make next? It was important. I know what I will do. I know just what I will do. Ow, ow. I will need pink and I will need black to do this. And it will be very small. And I will get very distracted on the way. This is pink, I swear. I know that the lighting's weird on it. But this is pink. I promise it's hot pink. It's called... Where's its color name? Doesn't even have a dye lock because it's acrylic. It's called Pretty in Pink. Oh, it's on the white part. You guys can't see that. It's called Pretty in Pink. It is. It's a very nice pink. You'll never guess how nice. But we're gonna do something. I'll need the black in a second. We're gonna do something cute with it. No. Oh, right. That's because I didn't need to do that way. Let's try this again. Okay. Okay. 4. Okay. Now I know what you might be thinking. That's me if I was a yarn, yes. This is the yarn that I would use for you. This is the yarn I used for Cutessa. For those of you wondering, Cutessa Button is an OC of mine. Her name is Cutessa Button. She is a pop idol. And also she is an robot, as you do. A synth, if you will. A synthetic person. Like, she's an actual body. She's got a body. She's like a robot person, but, like, you get it. You get what I mean. Okay. Oh, yeah, right. We got a chain one to do this. 2, 3. You may be wondering, Fair, why didn't you put a stitch marker? 2 reasons. This is really small, and also I chained one at the beginning of this because of what I'm doing with it. Did I count wrong? Probably counted wrong. Oh, my Totoro pencil case is falling over. Wait, maybe I didn't. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yep, no, we're good. Yeah, okay, it's good. Okay. Okay. We'll need the black for this part. I know what you're thinking. Fier, that's a lot of yarn to stack up over there. It is. It's stacked up in front of my Switch right now. Come back! Oh, oops. I'm going to show you all a magic trick called the foundation chain. I'm showing it to you with black yarn because I am a monster. No, stop that. Hands! Look, I know you're not my hands, but like at least try. I shouldn't be mean. Steph is trying. Steph is doing very well. I won't be mean. 2. Okay, so the way a foundation chain works is normally you would bring up a loop and then you would like slip stitch into that or whatever. But instead what you do is you bring up this loop and then you crochet into it. Like you treat the first loop you brought up as a, and then you go back in to the bottom part of that first loop and you pull it forward and then you bring up a loop and then you keep going. And if you do this, it means that you don't have to turn around and do a bunch of single crochets, and it's a really good and easy way. It's a really good and easy way if you need to go in a particular direction to go in that direction. It also is very stretchy. So if you're making headbands or other sort of headgear, it can be really helpful to start with a foundation chain. I need to see something. I might have too many stitches already. I do have too many stitches already. Oops. I probably only need like 2. Yep. Or at least definitely 1 less. You'll see. You'll see. I was right. I only need like 2. The tricky part is going to be changing colors. Oh, wait. I can't because of the way I did this. I know. I know exactly what to do. You'll see, you'll see. Chat, you'll see. It's gonna be really good. Oh wait, no, I only have to finish that off, so that should be fine. Sometimes I go around both fingers, but that's for if I'm doing like double crochets for a granny square or something. I can show you guys how to make granny squares, but they're very easy, and also they don't produce cute little snowmen. I hope you understand they do not produce cute little snowmen. I mean, they can, but like not like these. Why is there stuffing on you, little guy? Oh, because you were laying in the stuffing, right? Like I was. Five, 6. You'll never believe what we're doing. Yeah. Okay. And then like this. That. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, that's not a good 7. The yarn split there. 7, 8, 9. The reason that we don't end on an increase here is because it legitimately will change the shape of this. And this has an important shape. Right. Yeah. This is a little upside down, but chat, you'll bear with me. It's important. Which part of that is where? Okay. Now, this isn't a real crochet stitch, and this is not a real way that you would normally do what I'm doing. But sometimes you get a little freeform with it because you don't care. Because you don't care about that because you're me and it doesn't matter to you. Now, for such a small project, I'm about to have to stitch in like 400 billion ends. My least favorite thing to do is stitching in all of my ends. Oh. There are so many. There are so many. And they all have to get stitched in somewhere. Okay. Chad, it's going to take me 6 years to do this part. There's a reason. There's a reason I was like, oh, I have 15 minutes. I can make a thing. And I'm right. I can. But there's also a reason why I was like, oh, I'd better be. I better be sure. You'll see what it is when it's done. And it's going to be so cute. It's going to be the cutest thing you ever saw in your whole life. And you're going to be like, wow, that's so cute. And then you're going to be like, yeah, that's adorable. And then you're going to be like, oh. Ah. And then hopefully you'll be like, I wish to see that. Is that right? That seems right. We'll know if I mess up these ends. Oh, you can't see my hands. You can't see what I'm doing. Just casually wander off with it. Make my French knots up where I can see. That's a problem sometimes. Like I said, sometimes staff lifts things up for me to see in that I want to see it closer, so it gets lifted to me. Because, like, I'm not using staff's eyes. I'm using staff's hands. That's different. All right. Okay. Okay. Sometimes the little pieces have like 6 billion ends to stitch in because they're little detail pieces and they're really nice, but you're like, wow, I wish I didn't have to do that. And anyway, that's what's happening here. 600 billion pieces to sew in. There's like 8 ends here that I have to stitch each of them in because I can't just hide them. 600, 600, 600, 600, strike. I don't think you seem to get it. I've come too far. I got that song stuck in my head and I don't know how it happened. It keeps happening, chat. Like, I'm here for the, you can't kill me, you know. Or whatever line it is. It just, that you can't kill me, I know. That goes so hard. Like, that is where it's at. That is 10 out of 10. You know that moment when you realize, oh no, I've miscalculated terribly. Oopsie doodle. Oh, now I have to figure out where the other side of that is. Oh. Directly right here. We did it. We did it, Your Honor. I figured it out. When these are all stitched in, this is going to be really cute, and you're all going to be excited for me, and I'm going to be excited for me because I made it, and it's going to be adorable, and that's going to be how it is, and it's fine. I'm going to be so good at this. Okay, there we go. Yeah, okay, that's one side. Staff, why do you give me this to hold? I don't want to hold it. Why you do this to me? Why? Okay. Why they do this to me? Why they give me that to hold? What am I gonna do with it? Eat it. Hey, Fier, what tarot card do you think I am? I thought of 3 or 4 at once. Bear with me just a moment. Probably Justice. So, Justice is about, upright justice is about the thing that I said. As you may have guessed. But upside down justice, inverted justice or inverse or whatever you want to call that when that happens to a tarot card. But inverse justice is about, like going on a crusade or feeling like you're better than somebody else or like you have the right when you don't. when you are not the one in the right. When you are, like, it's that over, you know, when you're like, I'm not good at explaining this part because I feel like I'm that little kid. You know, when and then I dreamed that I feel like I'm that little kid. But inverted justice is about being like over the top, like over the top amounts of wanting justice, or it's like when yeah, I do know fear, of course. It's, I don't know. It doesn't just mean that you don't deserve justice. Sometimes it means that you're not going to get any. And sometimes inverted justice is about like when you think you are owed something or deserve something, like when you think you've been wronged and you haven't. But you like would want someone to be punished for the thing that happened. But like you were in the wrong. Or whatever. It's stuff like that. And sometimes, especially when people are younger, they have that sense of I'm right. Why is everyone booing me? I'm right. And like that's what inverted justice is about. Upright justice is that sense of I'm going to do the right thing. I'm going to do right by people. I am going to like really work hard to be a good person, even if I don't necessarily believe that I am one. And so, yeah, you got her. You did it. But I'm not always right. Surprise! Sometimes not. Sometimes there are times when I'm like, no. The assignment may be easy, but you gotta work together. Not Pat. I'm giggly. Yeah. Okay, we're almost done. Oh, we're almost done, and it's gonna be really cute, You'll see. You'll all see. Oh. Different song. Song that's not that song. Nothing. Probably a Christmas song. Lots of Christmas songs are in funny old-timey Latin. They are. And I know them. Don't make me break one out. I don't like it. Anyway. Moving on. You guys can look up that song on your own time. It's on Spotify. Which is that's exactly how I know it. It's on Spotify. Okay, we are completed these, I think. Let me just look them over and make sure they're nice. A little bit stretchy in the middle. Good. Okay, staff, you can do the thing. You may do the thing. Do the thing, staff. Do the thing. Okay. We'll do the thing. Okay, you guys are never gonna guess. Look, they're beautiful. They're beautiful. They're beautiful. Perfect and beautiful in every way. They don't quite hook on. Not quite. Look at them. I got earmuffs now. I can go outdoors in the winter with earmuffs on. This is not where my ears are. I don't have ears. But staff thinks these are cute ears. Can go out with earmuffs on now. It's very difficult. I'm holding them on careful with my fins. They kind of fit a little bit. They will also fit the snowman. Hang on. Yeah, Staff's got it. Okay. Staff, give me a boost. Okay. No, you gotta do the thing. You gotta put them. Okay, okay. Perfect! Fits the snowman, too. Wait, the other way. Yeah, you're on it! Staff knows what's what. Earmuffs! Giant ones! Oh, I like them. Should have left some sewing thread to sew them on with. Okay, now put me back. Yeah! Elevators! We're up on the elevator. Ah! Elevator time. Okay. Yeah. Okay. That is it for tonight, everybody. We're gonna clean up, as you do. Tidy up and all that, just a little bit. Oola, tidy up. Okay. Okay. That is that for tonight, everybody. You guys know what this means. Oh. Beat up. Oh, no. Okay, you guys know what this means. We are going on a little adventure. Oh, I lost chat for a second. We are going on a little adventure. Yeah. Where will we go? Who knows? It is a mystery. Oh, yeah, hydrate. Oh, Staff, you can put the screen on. You should put the screen. Where's my goodbye? Put the goodbye. Yay! Okay. It is now closing time, and we hope you enjoyed your visit to the octopus enclosure. It is time to go on an adventure. Where will we go? Who knows? Who knows? Let's go see who we got online tonight. Wait, is it Friday? Is it Friday, guys? I think it's Friday. Why did I even question where I was going, fam? We're going to see some adventure. We're going to see an adventure. We know where we're going. We're going to visit your host, Joe. And friend of mine. Let's go see some Zelda. Let's go see some Zelda now that we've met some snowmans. Okay, that is it for tonight, everybody. I will see you all tomorrow. We'll get back to playing video games. Thanks for playing. Wait, thanks for playing. Working? I don't know. Thanks for playing along with me.